guys, it's Marcy with Make It Work Marcy. I wanted to do a what I eat in a day, which is really what I eat in a week. But as I was putting this video together, I noticed this theme of most everything that I eat is centered around protein, and it got me back to thinking about how I came to this place with how I eat and what I eat, and I wanted to share it with you. So I remember when I was a kid, I would get the shaky feeling, is what I told my mom it was called. And I knew as a kid that it was like when I was getting hungry that I would get kind of shaky and jittery. And if I didn't eat, then I would start to get really sleepy. And even once I took a nap when I woke up, I didn't feel better. I still had to eat something before I felt better, before it fixed it. And my mom would tell me, like, go get some peanut butter or go get some orange juice. But I didn't always do that as a kid, and I would just run into falling asleep like that and then waking up and not feeling better. So fast forward to when I got pregnant the first time with my first baby, and you moms know you've got to find stuff that will fill you up and keep you full for longer. But you also know that when you're pregnant, a lot of food tastes weird or makes you sick, and so you're pretty limited on what you can eat. But I began to really focus on things that I could eat that would keep me full for longer. Peanut butter crackers were one of those things. And even though I was a nurse at this time, I still didn't really put two and two together that this could be hypoglycemia. So hypoglycemia is a blood sugar of less than 70. Look, I have never taken my blood sugar when I feel like this. I am a nurse, but I am not trying to self-diagnose or give you any medical advice. I'm just trying to tell you things that I have eaten and things that I have gone through that have helped me learn how to make this not happen, these blood sugar drops. And so anyways, I was pregnant and I was finding things that I could eat that would keep me full for longer. Well, then I had my baby and I wanted to lose the 52 pounds I had gained. And so I couldn't breastfeed because I take a seizure medicine, so I wasn't going to lose the weight that way. And so for the first time, I went on a diet called the South Beach diet. Y'all remember that one? It was like really focused on protein, but don't eat a lot of sugar or carbs, maybe none, don't eat any sugar or carbs. So I did that for 3 months, and I lost the weight and it worked, but I did not like that diet because I like my sugar and my carbs. And so I started to kind of modify what I ate and when I ate it around the whole idea of protein, because I was also figuring out it's not just what you eat. If you eat something really sugary, yes, you're going to have the sugar high, and then you're going to get dropped off and sort of feel like really tired and pretty crappy. But that's not all that goes into it. It also has to do with your activity. So if you're going to be working out, exercising, or you're going to be kind of on the run and out of the house and not really able to eat when you need to eat, those kind of things. For me at the hospital, when I need to eat, I might not get to eat what I want to, when I want to, so I have to be prepared then too to balance out the energy that I'm using to do this activity versus putting back in the protein and the calories that I need. And trust me, every day is not perfect. I still have those drops where I get shaky, but they're pretty rare. And I have learned that protein is the golden ticket, and I have learned things that I need to eat that have lots of protein. And so, for instance, when I'm going to go get my kids on Fridays, they go to a hybrid school. So this is like my couple of hours by myself, and I always go to Panera. And I usually get a coffee at the end, one of those sweet ones, like a pumpkin spice latte. So say I get that, I'm going to get the kids, and if I drank that pumpkin spice latte and nothing else, I would get like all jittery, sugar high, that kind of thing. But I know that when I'm going to get them, by the time I get home and I'm finished with the coffee, I'm going to have some Greek yogurt or some eggs or some peanut butter on toast or something that will balance out all that sugar so that I don't have that drop. So again, this is not any medical advice for you guys. I'm not trying to be an expert here, but I just wanted to show you a backup plan for when you get busy as a mom and you can't eat when you want to eat, or when you're at work and you don't get to eat what you want to eat, or you're just on the go one day and you don't really get to stop and eat your meals when you want to. So this can be your backup plan. I hope it helps you, and this is what I ate this week. This is my grocery haul this week. I was on call, so my husband was home with the kids and I got to go by myself, so it was amazing. But I went to Target really quick. It's not a very big haul because I got a lot of stuff last week, so it was kind of left over. You know how it goes. But this is what I got. These are for dinners and lunch and stuff this week. I've got some tortillas, taco seasoning. This cocoa butter stick is for my daughter's face because it's cold now and her face gets so chapped. So hopefully that'll work well. Some bananas, tomato soup, chicken noodle soup, cream of mushroom, refried beans, some yogurt. These were on sale. This was really good. I had one of these last week and those are really good. They're kind of expensive, so I only got one, but they are filling. Some hairspray, some vegetables for dinner, some chicken, some ground beef, paper plates because we have some people over tonight that we're going to use those with. And then we have a little cold brew because, you know, some power flapjacks. I thought those were interesting because they're pancakes, but they're supposed to have 12 grams of protein. So I'm always looking for that kind of stuff. And then this cinnamon swirl Pepperidge Farm bread. My kids put peanut butter on that and they'll eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And that's some French bread back there that I'm going to use for one of our meals too. So, Target haul. This morning for breakfast, I'm having this toasted bread. It's called breakfast bread from Publix. It has like oranges and little fruit and nuts mixed in with the bread. And I toasted it and put some butter on it and some orange juice. And of course, I've already had my cup of coffee. Today for lunch, I'm having 2 of the pancakes that I got in the haul, the protein pancakes, and then 1 egg with some peppers and then some cheese. You can't really see it, but it's in there. And then I need to put some Trader Joe's everything but the bagel seasoning on it because I'm obsessed, and then a Snapple to go with it. I'm going to go to the UPS store in a minute, and I'm going to take a big glass of lemon water with me when I go there. Okay, I just got home from work. I didn't get to film anything that I ate at work because we were so busy. But I did have, for breakfast I had oatmeal. I have the lower sugar Quaker oatmeal. That's what I had for breakfast. And then for lunch I had leftovers from what we ate last night. Those beef sandwich kind of things. And then for a snack I had a banana, and now I'm home and I'm gonna get some dinner. So this is what I'm gonna have after work. I know it doesn't look like much, but it's like when I get home from work, I don't know if it's stress or just being really tired or what, but I cannot eat a full meal. And then, but if I don't eat anything and I get in bed, it's like just as soon as I'm gonna fall asleep, then I get hungry. So I've gotta have a little something, and this just does the trick. It's really good white cheddar cheese and Ritz crackers. Good morning, it's Wednesday morning. I'm having a piece of the breakfast bread from Publix, and it has some butter on it and some orange juice, and then afterwards I'll have this glass of lemon water. Today for lunch, I'm having a turkey sandwich with a piece of Havarti, I'm not sure how to say it, Havarti white cheese and some barbecue chips and some Snapple to drink. And then I'm having it on this health nut bread. I really like this stuff. It has 5 grams of protein and it just tastes really good too. This is what I'm having for dinner tonight. The chicken is called honey chicken and it has soy sauce with it, so it's kind of a Chinese flavor. It's in the crock pot and I'll link the recipe right here. Then I cooked some rice to go with it, and I did one of those steamer microwavable vegetable things. I always use those because I just would rather concentrate on other parts of the meal than the vegetables. So those are just easy, and I put them in the microwave and they're cheap, so there you go. And then a little Snapple with it. And then I have to show y'all these cookies. My daughter took them to this Friendsgiving thing she went to, but these are the leftovers. And I had 2 because they are incredible. It's pumpkin snickerdoodle. Oh my gosh, they were so good. I'll link the recipe here. This morning I'm having more of the breakfast bread with some butter and orange juice. And then for lunch today I'm gonna have this kind of vegetable fried rice. It's from the rice and the vegetables I used last night for that meal, and then some egg scrambled in there and good old Snapple. And then I wanted to show you my afternoon snack. It's the chestnut praline latte from Starbucks. It's good. I like that the creme brulee one better, but this one's pretty good. For breakfast this morning, I'm going to have a peanut butter banana. I wanted orange juice with it, but we're totally out, so I'm going to have a Snapple. Lunch at Panera today. I got this Baja chicken salad, and I can't believe I paid $5 for this macaroni and cheese, but it was this avocado southwestern macaroni and cheese. It sounded so good. And then a little root beer. And now it's time for a little afternoon snack. I've got some coffee with cream, just some half and half in there. And then I didn't get one of those sweet coffees at Panera like I usually do, so I'm gonna have one of these pumpkin snickerdoodle cookies that my daughter made the other night. So this is dinner tonight. I'm really not that hungry after Panera and stuff, and it's just been one of those afternoons, so it is just going to be cereal tonight. But I do have, it's this Quaker oatmeal squares, and it is 6 grams of protein, so there is that.
This morning for breakfast, I'm having oatmeal. It's that Quaker lower sugar, it's the cinnamon spice kind, and a little milk, and of course coffee.
So this is Saturday lunch. I've got these Power Protein pancakes. I'll put the package here so you can see the name of them. And that was also the package for this coffee. It's a cold brew coffee that I got from Target. And then I have these eggs that I've scrambled and put the Trader Joe's everything but the bagel seasoning on. And my mother-in-law actually has chickens, and so she gives us fresh eggs. So we're really lucky with that. And then I've got some water there. And I also am just excited because I get to eat Saturday lunch at home. I usually work on Saturdays, and so I have leftovers or something from the hospital cafeteria. So this is going to be really good. Sunday morning, my husband made scrambled eggs for breakfast. For lunch, I had one of the Healthy Choice shiitake mushroom meals. It was so good. Day night dinner was leftover burritos and a side of fresh apples. So please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and comment below on foods that you eat that keep you full for longer, any secrets and tips that you might have, and let's help each other out.